Louis, welcome back. Today we are talking about, or we only talk about two new releases, but quite two interesting new releases from the acoustic sounds, the new acoustic sound series, the UME, and they are finally here. I've shown those two vinyl releases on the last New Records edition or the New Records video, and I gave them a thorough listening, both of them, and of course I compared the Stan Getz 33, which is the new one, with the 45, and there's quite some talking about these two editions. First I talk about the Louis Armstrong, and then afterwards about the Stan Getz edition. But before we go into the two releases, just let me talk about the inlay which came with them, and this inlay is quite interesting. First, the text, where they explain about the series and what will be inside this series and why they took it, and they start with a quite interesting sentence. I'll read it to you. Many of the recordings which are part of the Verve label group have been reissued on vinyl all too often. Yeah, and then they start with Getz Gilberto, but okay, it's a great record. Been reissued on vinyl all too often, lacking top quality, remastering and pressing. Original pressing often lack presence and dynamic range due to the technological limitation and poor quality vinyl of the time. So this is their attitude against original releases, original pressings. I share it in a way. And then they go through the labels which will be covered by the series. But on the back sides, and that really thrills me, there in a way are 4 announcements, because these 8 titles have been already announced, but here are 4 other releases that will come, and that's great. We are talking about Peggy Lee, George Russell, Bill Evans Trio 64 and Bill Evans Trio 65. So there are really, really big titles coming within that series. Next batch will be John Coltrane, A Love Supreme, and John Coltrane Ballads, I think at the beginning of October. If I have it right in my head, I think it's announced for the 2nd of October. But so not very far away. Anyhow, the titles they have announced are outstanding. Nina Simone, 2 titles, Sarah Vaughan, Clifford Brown, Peggy Lee, George Russell, Bill Evans. Really outstanding titles. So let's hope for the best. So how are the first 2 releases? Let me start with Louis Armstrong meets Oscar Peterson. And of course, Louis Armstrong, Oscar Peterson, Dream Team. Very, very beautiful record. Very good. The mastering has been done by Ryan Smith over at Sterling Sound. And the whole package of this release reminds me a lot on the Tone Poet series. We have top-notch gatefold covers, very beautiful, very good quality. Same quality as we are used to from the Tone Poet. We are talking about 33 round per minute editions, same as the Tone Poets, and I think this is really has really something to do. They really did a good looking what happens with the Tone Poet series and how successful the series has been. And this is the first time another company goes into that the ring with the tone points. Also, the quality of the pressing is, in my opinion, very, very good, although I have not another edition where I can compare it to. But the overall sound, the overall feel was very, very good. I mean, we are talking about a very old recording. We are talking 1959 here. And you find your points when you hear that the tape is not the freshest anymore. But it is a very, very, very good listening and a beautiful remastering on a very, very good vinyl. On the negative side, the record itself is a bit flimsy. They say 180 gram vinyl, and I did something which I've never done before. I checked it. How many grams does it have? And it has 170 grams, not 180. On the other side, the Stan Getz Gilberto has 200 gram vinyl. And I mean, we are talking about a series here, and both are in the same series. Why do I make different grams on the vinyl? I do not understand that. The Getz is 200 gram. This one, they say it's 180. I measured 170. I don't like that. It has nothing to do with the sound. It sounds beautiful, all good, although I do not understand why they are so different when it comes to the grammatur on the vinyl. Beautiful cover, by the way. I really like it. So, but still, I don't want to get too negative here. This one, I really highly recommend. It's a good buy. Beautiful listening, beautiful record, great pressing, very, very, very good mastering. Good start for the series. The next one, of course, we talked about it, Getz Gilberto. Again, 33 rounds per minute. Outstanding cover, which also comes with this inlet. Show it here. Here are the inner, back side, again the front side. What is there to say about this record? Of course, you all know it. The 45 sets in standard. Everybody knows it who is into the audiophile genre, and of course it's difficult for this one to reach the 45 round per minute edition, which I have here. And of course I did a comparison. I compared those two editions, and the 45 round per minute is better. It is a better sounding album. Of course, it's on 2 discs. The 45 round per minute has its advantages, and you can hear that. And the better your equipment is, the more you hear it. And there's nothing more to say. That 33 round per minute convenience comes with a little price. So for me, this is not good news, because I was so hot for the John Coltrane ballads and the John Coltrane A Love Supreme, because I don't own the 45 round per minute, because they are extremely expensive. I didn't get them in time, and I hoped that this will make a good alternative. But if the difference is as big as on the Stan Getz 33 and the 45, I still will be on the hunt for those two Coltranes. Although I'm very, very happy. Don't get me wrong. I'm very, very happy that they will put out those two records, but they are not on par. So I have to hear them, but I can't compare them with this, which is also a pity. But overall, these two editions are good choices if it comes to an audiophile listening of these two editions, and I'm really happy and I'm really eager to see the titles that will come out within the next month. So this is a first impression about those two. Hope you liked my video, and let's discuss. If you have it, please write down your impressions on the commentary section. Let's talk about them. Okay, thank you for your time. See you soon. Bye.